The Hangout thing is live. Yay. Apparently YouTube changed its rules and you can live stream for 8 hours. I'm not going to be live streaming for 8 hours. It's not going to happen. Hi guys. It's not even up on my page yet, but it says I'm live. Why isn't it up on YouTube though? The Hangout. Oh wait, I forgot to mute the. Yay. So it's very delayed, but that's all right. It's always been a bit delayed. Oh, there's my fan on my computer speeding up because it doesn't know how to handle things. Hi everyone, how are you guys? I'm here working on con prep the night before. You know, how it should be done, obviously. Oh, it says my page is frozen. No, it's not frozen. It's just being a butt. Except the comment stream is not working anymore. I don't know if just no one's commenting. I don't know if I should refresh the page. YouTube, why you not like me? Why? Why? Oh, there we go. Now people are showing up. Alright, so I managed to fix that. That was weird. But yes, hi. Working on cosplay. Obviously, tomorrow I'll be wearing my Tony Stark cosplay, and it's nowhere near done. So I am working on that. I'm doing Iron Man 3. Wearing a Captain America shirt. But Iron Man 3 Tony Stark, the mechanic version, which if you haven't seen Iron Man 3, it's Tony Stark beaten up and bloody and wearing a black hoodie instead of armor and things. So there we go. Yep, it's moving now. So I guess my computer was just being done. So I'm just fixing up, I have to fix up some Ombu stuff and work on my Tony Stark backpack and work on my Tony Stark hoodie. Yeah. Oh my god, what? 20 people are watching, that's fun. Hi Phantom Hoodie, and everyone else actually. I see Kayla and Nobody, Suke, and Nikki, and Matt, and all you guys. There is a bit of a delay, so, you know, obviously. My replies will seem like they're not in real time, but they are. But this is what I have for my backpack right now. It looks very festive. In the movie, he changes ornaments into like handheld bombs, so you don't really see good shots of his backpack in the movie. So I just went with whatever I wanted, which was ornaments, and then I spray painted some pipe that I'm gonna do, and I had some wiring, which is not here, so I have that to do too. And I have this too, because in the movie he has some sort of red chemical, and I didn't realize it was gonna look like blood, but you know, whatever. Matt said, "How are you doing the facial hair?" I'm using crepe wool, which is these long strands of wool that's braided into like about a foot long, and when you use hot water on them, they straighten out, and it's basically like hair. And you cut it and you spear it up and on, and they use it a lot for theater production because it looks like it's as realistic as you're gonna get. Basically, you have to place like each hair though, so it takes a long time. But it looks a lot more realistic than if you went out and bought like, you know, if you went out and bought a fake beard or something. It just looks a bit better. Obviously, only if you did it right. Am I going to Anime Expo, says Nikki. No, I don't think so. I don't even know where Anime Expo is. Is that in Canada? But no. The only cons I'm going to this summer seem to be Anime Next and Kineticon. I am slightly broke at the moment because I bought new camera equipment, so that cost a lot. You do need to see Iron Man 3, The Shockaholic. It is very good. Kat says, all I see are balls and a backpack. And confused. Hot damn. I am so excited for all the I like your balls, Tony jokes I'm going to be getting this weekend. Those are Christmas ornaments on a backpack for an Iron Man 3 cosplay. An attempt. Bye, Nikki. Why are you so beautiful? No, but thank you. But no. Okay. I did bring something down here to work on, which is now missing. Oh, there it is. Oh, glue. The poor man's solution. So I have these arm bracers. Fly High Hiccup made them for me in the hotel room at Anime Boston. And they're very, very simple and not the best. Well done, and that's not her fault. It was just because we did them last second. But I'm going to be wearing them again because I stopped, so I need to fix them. They were just glued on. I believe we did it with, for some reason I think we did it with hot glue, and I'm pretty sure I burnt myself. I don't remember. Oh. See, so it's a little wonky because it was in a closet for a couple months, but pull it on, and it's just an Onbu guard, a cheap Onbu guard. Oh, why are you so awesome? I don't know. Don't really. Okay, guys, compliments just fluster me. Sorry. Are you gonna go see How to Train Your Dragon 2? Absolutely. I'm so excited for that movie. Adding to the fact that everyone I know is cosplaying from it. Like, as soon as like half of my friends finish their How to Train Your Dragon 2 cosplays, there's gonna be Fridays with Frost episodes about the new Hiccup. There has to be. And Fly High Hiccup's doing Astrid next, so of course there's gonna be an episode with Astrid. But it just takes a really long time to get those costumes done because they're so elaborate. So we'll see how long that takes. There's something else. I also really want to do a. I have this really big idea for a Astrid Hiccup CMV, like cosplay music video, and I really want to do it. And it's funny because I don't really like Astrid, but I was just like, I'm really inspired for an Astrid and Hiccup music video, and Jack can be in it too. But you know. Mr. Demon Butler said cosplay on a budget. Yeah, I think the gloves cost like $10, and then I'm pretty sure Hiccup bought the armor for like $5. Like not even. It's so cheap, but it doesn't look bad in photos. And I don't know. I'm still not really totally used to the idea of making Naruto a serious cosplay again. It's been so long. Like, it's just been, I don't know, it's been too long. So maybe one day, I will probably redo this. I have to redo my Onbu vest too, because it was made a little bit short. Once again, Fly High Hiccup. I'm kidding, she's amazing. But, I got glue on me. It is a little short, so we're going to have to redo that. And it doesn't have a zipper. She showed up to the con and was like, here's your vest. And I was like, oh, awesome. How do I get into it? She was like, yeah, I didn't have a zipper, so we're just gonna have to like shimmy it over your head. I was like, oh, okay. So I have to be super careful because if I put on like makeup, it's a white vest, so nightmare. When you type in CMV into YouTube, your hijack CMV is the second one that comes up now. I know, I saw it. What's your OTP as of now? I mean, some part of me knows, but please say it. It's funny because I don't think you're gonna expect this answer, but my OTP is Nagisa Ray from Free. Also, Gary and Misty from Pokemon, but one of my OTPs is probably Hijack. which I'm assuming is what you wanted me to say. So, hey Nara, any suggestion on safety tips for cosplaying in extreme temperatures like summer? Huh. No. I'm one of the worst people to ask. I've had quite a few instances where I've pushed myself too hard because I'm very like, I don't care what the weather is. I need to be accurate and go out in this costume. And one of my first conventions, I did Lavi from D. Greyman, which is an all-pleather outfit with a giant warhammer and an eye patch and a really tight headband. And I had to run back to the hotel room. It was like 6 o'clock when I got back, and I passed out like all night until morning, like dehydrated, exhausted, and whatever. It was awful. But yeah, I tend to overwork myself on con weekends. I've been trying to eat and drink more at cons, but I'm really bad at it. And I tend to prefer to just run around and hope I survive. Yeah. Free is awesome. Free is awesome. Free, I really like Free. I planned to cosplay Rey, and then it turned into a Haru cosplay because I cosplayed Haru at New York Comic Con only because I cosplayed Robin, and I wanted something to change out of because Robin was a really uncomfortable costume, and it was a black wig. So I was like, I'll just bring my Free stuff and do Haru for the day, even though I never planned on cosplaying Haru. And then everyone went insane over it, and then I became a Haru cosplayer. What's your fave anime? That's hard. Mostly because I'm the type of person where favorite is like relative to what, like, the month. Like, I changed a lot. I think at all times I really believe that Full Metal Alchemist will always, I think, be one of my favorites, and I think Ouran High School Host Club. Just wondering if you've already posted parts of your Anime Boston blog, or if Canadian YouTube is just being weird and not showing it. I have not posted it yet. So complicated. I had to write a research paper for class, and it was due after finals, and it got all jumbled, and I ended up writing 18 pages, and it took me like a week to do, and it was crazy because there were so many calculations to do, and I got really far behind on stuff that I wanted to do. And then I started doing an internship, and it was like 12 hours a day every weekend, and then it's like 8 hours a day, 3 days a week, and then I have another internship, which I'm researching video games for someone who's writing a book. So I'm working like a ton. I'm working like 40+ hours a week, so I haven't had time to edit the Anime Boston blog, but I will promise you that it will be up very soon. I was trying to get it up before the con. That didn't happen. So hopefully it'll be up by Monday or Tuesday. Pitch says hi. Legit messaging me on Instagram. Tell Pitch I said hello. That's a very nice way to handle yourself. Yeah, I'm one of those. I have very low self-preservation skills. Like, I tend to jump into things without thinking, which is how a lot of my videos get made. Like my Jack Frost is an all-star video, and my Jack Frost has shiny teeth. Did not plan those. Did not think them through. Just put out my Jack Frost cosplay and was like, I really want to be on camera right now. And then I filmed those. Actually, if I remember, Jack Frost is an all-star, sitting in my Jack Frost hoodie and my Jack Frost wig, listening to music because I had just styled the wig. And All Star came on, and I started laughing at the lyrics. And then I was like, I should make this into a video. And then I sat in front of my computer, or I sat in front of my camera at like 4 in the morning and filmed that. So when are we going to see Jack Frost play Slenderman? That's always been a suggestion, and it's very possible that I will do it soon. I just haven't, like I said, I've been really far behind. I have a partial episode filmed about the moon. And I was really excited for it to go up, and something happened with the footage, so that got stuck. So that's not up yet, obviously. And then I have an episode planned for Flynn Rider, and then I have an episode planned for Elsa, but I don't know an Elsa. And I have an episode planned for Astrid when How to Train Your Dragon 2 comes out, and I have an episode planned for the new Hiccup when that comes out, and it's just I don't have the cosplayers available to me at the moment. So Jack Frost plays Slenderman will happen eventually. I just haven't done it yet. Although I'm thinking of making a Let's Play channel just because I want to. And if I make a Slenderman video, I just won't put my face, and you can be like, that sounds like Jack Frost. Okay, hi Emma. Hey, I'm a librarian in training, so I feel obligated to ask. Have you read the Rise of the Guardians book, The Guardians of Childhood? No, I've actually really wanted to, but I'm kind of poor. I do a lot. I like to do a lot of character research though, so I know a lot of the like folklore and the stories that are behind the books, but I haven't read them yet. But I want to. I also don't know where to buy them other than online, and that's hard. How do you choose who you're going to cosplay as or dress as? It depends. Usually I just watch a show and I'm like, I really like that character, and then I cosplay them. Like, I'm trying to think, or it's who I think is the most fun. Who do I cosplay now? Jack Spicer. Jack Spicer has been on my cosplay list for years. Only finally got around to it because the new Shaolin Chronicles came out, and I was like, people know who I am. Jack Frost. People kept telling me for weeks that I looked exactly like him, and I didn't see the movie until like after New Year's, and then I was like, I have to cosplay him. Really, it's just characters that I feel like I can portray well, and I really enjoy. But at the same time, there's always that like outlier character that really does not fit my personality, and it doesn't fit my looks, but I really want to do it anyway. So it's like a weird balance. I just cosplay who I want. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Love that song. It's only good in the movie, though. Have you noticed that? The Everything is Awesome song sounds amazing in the movie. Outside the movie, it sounds terrible. Don't worry, I feel you. My sister and I stood up until 5 a.m. the day of MegaCon and legit got zero sleep. I had pulled Otakon like 4 years ago. I pulled an all-nighter. It's great. I remember talking to you on Tumblr for a week before Enemy Boss and then meeting you and like being flustered and not knowing about what to say. Senpai, why? I'm sorry. I have this bad habit of I get flustered too sometimes. So a lot of times I'm just like, hi, how are you? I really like your costume. Like, what are you doing? You know. And then it's like awkward silence, and I'm like, I really want to talk to this person, but I don't know what to say. I always get a little bit like, they're not here to see me. What? But every time someone comes up to me and is like, Fox, or are you the Alchemic Fox? Like, my heart just explodes with happiness, and I get so excited that it's like, so I really, like, when you came up to me, I was like, ah! I remember, like, half yelling at you because I was on camera. Which reminds me, if you guys ever see me filming something and it looks like I'm talking to a camera and not like doing something in character, definitely come say hi because you'll just get to be in one of my vlogs. Male Rapunzel right here. I don't even know if I could do a Male Rapunzel episode of Fridays with Frost. That'd be kind of funny though. It'd be like Flutter Guy, but with Rapunzel. Sounds like you have a lot of Fridays with Frost episodes in the making. I do. I actually have one that I'm hoping to film before July, because I have this whole thing where me and Fly High Hiccup are going to be seeing each other in July, so we're going to film some stuff. So I'm hoping to finish a Fridays with Frost, obviously, before then, but I have one that I can film by myself, so. How late are you going with this FAQ? I'm thinking 10:30, but it might go longer. It really depends because my boyfriend's coming because he's driving me to the con. Me and my friend to the con tomorrow, and he's stopping by. Have you seen Danganronpa? No, no. Well, I've seen it on my dash, but no. I'm currently making a toothless tail hair accessory. Would you like one? Are you serious? That sounds really, really cool. Like, actually, that sounds adorable. You got 2 of the Guardian books in a box of That's not fair. You got them in Cheerios? I'd buy Cheerios. Why haven't I seen that offer? That's annoying. Your sister's going to HamaCon tomorrow. HamaCon sounds like... My first thought was Hamtaro and HamsterCon. Tell your sister to cosplay a hamster. Specifically, someone from Hamtaro. I don't even know if any of you understand what Hamtaro is. I feel old. When you're in Jack Frost, do you go shoeless to cons? Asks Phased Cosplay. No. I actually have invisible shoes, and they're one of the reasons why I'm not bringing Jack to Anime Next. It's basically, how do I put this? They're clear insoles of shoes, and then there's mesh. So one mesh wraps around my second toe, and then the mesh crisscrosses across my ankle and wraps around my ankle. And it keeps the shoe in, or no, it goes from the back of the heel, crisscrosses, and then comes around. And I colored it with skin tone marker and then used old foundation and covered it in foundation, powdered it, and then sprayed it. So I have to powder it like every time I put them on, but from far away and in pictures you cannot tell I'm wearing shoes. I've actually gotten yelled at cons where they've been like, you have to put on shoes, and I'll like lift up my feet and you'll see like the dirty bottom of the shoes and I'll be like, I am wearing shoes. Some people aren't happy with that. Some staff get really mad about it, and other staff is like, that's really cool. But I like them. They're not good for outside. They can't get wet. So they're really only for indoor cons, which is why I'm not bringing him to Anime Next, because it's such an outdoorsy type of con. What's the best part of cosplay for you? The best part of cosplay for me is the reactions of people. Like, I didn't become a YouTuber because I was like, I want to be internet famous. I became a YouTuber because I wanted to like make people smile and I wanted to make people laugh and I just wanted to entertain people. And that's what cosplay is to me. Like I'll never forget cosplaying Tamaki Suo from Oron. I used to just walk around and people used to freak out. And they used to fangirl, and I used to like get down on one knee and be like, "Princess, how are you?" and like all this stuff. And I just love the reactions from people. And just making people happy, like them seeing their favorite character come to life and interact as if they were that character. It's amazing. Have you seen Hetalia? I saw like one episode. It wasn't really my thing, but I can kind of see the appeal. I'm still waiting on you to get Pokemon X and Y. I have your EV team ready. Oh, I want the EV team. I can't afford Pokemon X and Y. I think it was free for a while if you registered a game on like the 3DS, and I didn't register a game, which was dumb, but I'll get it eventually. If you bring Jack Frost to Kineticon, I have a surprise for you. Jack Frost is coming to Kineticon. Yeah, and there's going to be stuff filmed at Kineticon, so Fridays with Frost episodes, woo! Okay, confession, says Demon Butler. Mr. Demon Butler, sorry. I have only seen the first ever How to Train Your Dragon 2 trailer. Like, only the 15 seconds of Hiccup into the slime, and it ends with seeing Hiccup's face. To be fair, I kind of wish I haven't seen it either. They spoiled so much in the trailers. Like, I'm not happy that they, showed that his mom was alive. Like, that would have been such a good movie reveal, and they just didn't. They just spoiled it in the trailer. Frustrating. Where did I get my invisible shoes? I made them. Yep. The mesh is like sewn into the plastic of the insole. It took a long time, but they're worth it. Oh! Mr. Demon Butler, I'm so sorry. I think I just spoiled things for you. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about when I was talking. I was like, oh, you know, they've seen the trailer. I'm a terrible person. Feel free next time you see me to smack me in the face. You cosplay, or Leslie on Zores cosplays Rapunzel, and their niece completely loves it, so I completely understand how you feel about cosplaying and making people happy. Right? It's like such a good feeling. And I know it's kind of selfish that it's like, I want to cosplay for other people, like, or for other people to react to it, but I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I also like people watching, so I feel like that's part of it. Like, I feel like I just like seeing people in their natural, like, fan state. I also like making things, so it solves my creative itch for a while. Your sister is going to Hamicon as Jack Frost. it's a missed opportunity there with the hamster thing, but I'm sure she will have lots of fun. Oh, I just dropped my weird blood vial thing. Hey, I had nothing to do tonight, but now I do. Thanks, says Coliopa. Coliopa? Coliopa. Coliopa! Sorry. Good. I'm glad. I hope you enjoy my rambling for a little bit. I have so much elastic. I'm planning on like rigging up all this extra stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Demon Butler. I have to rig up all this stuff to the backpack, and obviously the backpack is not designed to have all this stuff tied to it, so this will be an experiment, I guess. Where are all my silver things? I painted all these silver things because I was like, they'll look like bullet shells or something cool from far away. They just look like silver. I don't even know. Like, they just look like silver piping. But never. Oh, I should have brought the hot glue gun down. Can you ever be? Audrey says, can you ever be too something to cosplay? I get a lot of criticism when people see me cosplaying Sora, as I'm not naturally pale, male, or blue-eyed. Absolutely not. Let me just tell you, I'm like totally presumptuous and arrogant right now, but I'm assuming you're watching this live stream because you like my cosplays, or at least my videos. I get told all the time that I shouldn't cosplay Jack Frost. All the time. Because I'm not a dude. Like, really? Are you serious? No. People like that, they have no credit. You can never be wrong for cosplaying things. I will admit that there are certain characters that people just don't look good at, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't cosplay them. I cosplayed Bolin from Legend of Korra, who's this beefy dude, and not beefy. So, like, as I was wearing it, I was like, I know I'm not the ideal Bolin, but I'm having fun. And no one criticized me, and, you know, it was a good day altogether. So if people criticize you, they automatically aren't worth listening to, because if anyone takes the time to go up to someone and be like, you can't do this, then, you know, they're really not worth listening to. And they're kind of jerks. How long have you been on YouTube? Wow. I think I started making YouTube videos my freshman year of high school. I'm about to date myself, as in tell how old I am. Freshman year of high school, so freshman, sophomore. I think I started actually in my sophomore year. So sophomore, junior, senior, freshman, sophomore. So I've been, oh wow, so I've been on YouTube for 7 years. I worked under the channel Demon Fox 43 for a while, and on the collab page, Lost the Game Productions, and it got shut down a year or two ago, and that's when I started the Alchemic Fox, deleted Demon Fox, started completely over from nothing, and here I am. I started making actual videos like a year ago, last January, so not January 2014, January 2013 was when my first Jack Frost video went up, and that's when I started posting actively. And it was, you know, one of the best decisions I made to get back out there and start posting again. Lost the Game Pro was kind of a nightmare anyway because there was only 1 or 2 people that actually actively wanted to be in the group and post in the group, and the other people just kind of wanted the YouTube fame, even though we weren't very popular, without doing the work. So it caused some issues. Have you seen The Winter Soldier? Yes, it was very good. What's something you really like about yourself? I like how chill I can be sometimes. Like, I mean, sometimes I have, like, obviously, you know, everyone has temper or emotions or whatever, but I like how I can just sit here and talk to you guys and be okay with it. Like, I like that I can interact and be creative on YouTube and I guess not have shame on the internet. And I really like my cosplay sense. Like, I just have a sense for certain things. Like, what will look good on me cosplay-wise. Not necessarily clothing-wise, but cosplay-wise. I guess I have, like, this weird sense of, like, I know Jack Frost's hair should look like this, but that won't look good on me. So I'm going to do it this way, and it will look better on me. Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Running on No Sleep says, hey, 2 quick questions. What is the best cosplay for a first-time cosplayer, and what is the best con for a first-timer? I can't answer that. I get asked that a lot, but the only person that can tell you what the best cosplay is for you is you. I mean, my first cosplay was awful. I, like, undertook too much, and I just didn't do it very well. And my first con was a smaller con. I would recommend a smaller con for your first con. Like, don't go to New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con for your first, but really any con is a good first con. Nari, you're amazing to Jack Frost. Thank you. I love female cosplayers. They look better than most male cosplayers. I mean, there are some really good male cosplayers, obviously, but I do find that, like, female cosplayers tend to go more in depth into male cosplayers than male cosplayers do. And I know, like, that's totally a stereotype, and I'm not saying it's true for all male cosplayers, but most of the time I see, like, if my male friend was cosplaying the same character I was, or another female friend was, I always see the female going, like, way out of, like, their comfort zone and doing a lot more work because of how much extra effort they have to put in to look like a dude, if that makes sense. So I feel like having that extra step pushes them to, like, boost their cosplay up. That doesn't mean that the end result is necessarily better, but, you know. You keep saying my name wrong. I know how it's spelled, but it's Callio. Callio? I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know what... It says like the instrument, but I don't know what instrument you're talking about. I'm sorry. Fox is dumb. Oh my god, hey, this is Molo. Whoa! Hi, Molo. Guys, Molo, when I posted my first ever Jack Frost video, I believe it was my first, and it was going around Tumblr, Molo was one of my first ever followers, and I hosted a live stream dressed as Jack Frost, and she was the only person to show up. So Molo always will have a special place in my heart. And actually, Molo gets a shout-out in the second ever episode of Fridays with Frost at the end of the Valentine's Day episode. I think that's the second episode. So, you know, Molo, hi. Caitlin says, the feels for Bucky. I know. Oh, my heart. Phased Cosplay asks, how many cosplays do you have? A lot. I mean, I could start counting them off. My first cosplay, which we don't talk about, I have a Tamari cosplay that I never wore, but I don't have the wig done, but the cosplay is done. Geni Naruto, Ambu Naruto, Shippuden Naruto, Mello from Death Note, Tamaki Suo, Mad Hatter Tamaki Suo, Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I have a maid cosplay for parody cosplay dates. That's 10. I did Kyoya from Oran. Jack Frost, Jack Spicer, Haru from Free, Duo Maxwell, it's 15, Scout from Team Fortress 2, 16, Riza Hawkeye, 17, Missouri from Rosa plus Vampire, 18, Ginny Weasley, 19, Miku Hatsune, 20. There's more, but I'm forgetting them because there's so many. Oh, Rin from Blue Exorcist, 21. What else is there? There's more. There's more. Some Rooster Teeth stuff now, but I can't count that just yet. Trying to think of all the props and stuff. Tony Stark and the mechanic Tony Stark, regular Tony Stark, 23. I feel like I should stop counting before I like show how much of a weirdo I am with my. Oh, Lavi from D. Gray Man. There's more, but we'll stop at 24. Is cosplaying hard? I'm gonna try to cosplay with Matt. No. It's as easy or as difficult as you kind of want it to be. You know, you kind of set the standard for yourself and go from there. Duchess says, "Oh, I would have watched your live stream if I knew you existed." Thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Demon Butler says, "I'll admit that is partially true. Males like myself don't necessarily have much to do to be a guy, however. However, when I crossplay, and I do, there is so much work." Exactly. Now you know how the girls feel. Like, What is one of the craziest things that has happened to you at a con? I'll never forget. I was Tamaki Suo, and there were 2 instances, but I was Tamaki Suo, and a light cosplayer tackled me into the ground, straddled my waist, and then gave me an engagement ring and asked if I'd marry her. And I said yes. And then another one was I walked up and there was some cosplayers holding pizza, and I was Tamaki Suo, and they were like, "Oh, Tamaki, will you take a picture with us?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Can you hold this pizza and pretend you're serving it to us?" And I was like, "Sure." So that was funny. Where do you buy your wigs? eBay, a lot, usually. I also sometimes buy from artowigs.com, but I find that they're very expensive. Where else? EpicCosplay.com. I recently just bought a wig from the 5wits.com. So those are some places. HelloCosplay.com whenever I need like a pastel cosplay. What was your first ever anime and manga you watched before, or grew up on, I should say? I grew up watching Beyblade, which was my favorite, and it's still one of my absolute favorite animes of all time. Digimon, which I still love, and I'm going to cosplay that. And obviously Pokemon. And what was the last one? Gundam Wing. Any tips for cosplaying with a wig? I have really long hair, and I don't want to cut it off. Wig caps. There are plenty of tutorials for people with really long hair and how to put it up in a wig cap. Totally possible. Totally not that hard either. So definitely look into that. Life on the internet can be quite harsh because of the anonymity, I can't speak, that comes with it. Do you ever get downright offensive message or responses on YouTube or on Twitter, etc.? How do you handle it? Yeah, I do. I actually have turned off the comments for my "Do you want to build a snowman" video, or not turned them off. I stopped getting emails because I used to get bombarded with messages telling me that I was gay or terrible or how much I sucked or all this stuff. And it was to be expected. With now it has over 4 million views. I was kind of like, all right, you're going to get the people who have no idea what they're clicking on, don't know what Jack Frost is, don't understand the pairing, and they're going to be weirded out. I don't get a lot of hate on Tumblr. I did get some angry messages on Twitter from someone, I guess, who was, I don't know, I'm not even going to go into it because it's not that big a deal, but yes, I no longer check the comments for my "Do you want to build a snowman" video because of the pure amount of hate I get. But, I mean, it happens. It's more so when you get, like, the sketchy messages of people, like, I'm not going to go into that either, but you can get the gist. Mr. Demon Butler says, "Snar, you speak a lot about Tony Stark, but you're not working yet." I'm stretching a piece of elastic. It counts. Any near-death experiences? When I was younger, I almost got hit by a car. I broke my arm a different time. That's not really near-death. I mean, I've gotten hurt and gotten into trouble, but I don't think I've ever been, like, near death. Like, I've never been in a hospital near death. That's so hard. Have you read The Fault in Your Stars? No. Fly High Hiccup was telling me about that. I don't think I could do a book about someone with cancer. I really don't. I recently lost someone really important to me to cancer, so I really don't think I could handle a book like that right now. Did you make your Jack Frost hoodie? I did. I bought the hoodie. I painted it myself. Hand painted. How did you make your Jack Frost staff? It's PVC piping wrapped in masking tape, then with 2 different types of wire spinning up it, and then more masking tape, and more and more and more, and then crinkling it as you go, and then like 800 layers of paint of different browns, and then sprinkling it with blue, and then silver, and then white, and then all this stuff. If you could only wear one cosplay for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's hard. Maybe Jack Frost, only because I have a lot of Jack Frost video ideas, and I feel like that's one character that might not die out so quickly. I don't know. I feel like a movie has a better chance of surviving than, like, say, if I chose Naruto. Like, in 20 years, Naruto won't be super important. I don't know. That's hard. I'm just saying that's hard to all of your questions. Facepalm. The gay comments, please. Like, seriously, just stop. Yeah, I get that a lot. I also get the, you know, you can't cosplay dude because you're a girl. Whatever. How do you make the shoes for your Naruto cosplays? I need to make a pair for my next cosplay. I haven't made a pair in a long time. I touched mine up recently, but they're flip-flops with, like, really heavy-duty socks on them, like, and really long ones, and I cut the toe off, fold it, and, like, glue it to the shoe, and then glue it to the bottom of the shoe, and then, you know, you just slide the shoe on with the sock, and you fold the sock down so it gets that, like, lip that the shoes normally have, and then you cut out part of the bottom that's touching the bottom of the shoe so that you have traction. First, Running on No Sleep says, first, my condolences. Second, any movies you're excited to see? Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. And Avengers 2 when that eventually comes out. But definitely Guardians of the Galaxy. What is in here? How do I bind? Currently I use a binder from underworks.com. I find that it's much more comfortable and helps me breathe easier. I used to bind using a modified back brace. You can get a back brace at Walmart for like $5 to $10. And what I would do was I would flip it around so the part that laid against your back was against my chest, and then tighten it. And then I like added straps to it. And I remember the first time I wore it, my friend was like, "What the hell? You're a dude?" Because I had to wear a really tight tank top. And that was okay. It hurt. It would hurt after a while because obviously that's not meant to help you bind. And then obviously you can do the sports bra method. Just make sure you can breathe and you're not hurting yourself, please. And then don't do the ace bandages or the duct tape methods. Like, that never works out well. I hate when my friends do that because I'm always so afraid that they're gonna like hurt themselves. So please don't do that. Are you happy, Mr. Demon Butler? I'm working. At least tempting. Working on a backpack is harder than I thought it would be. Also, I really wish I brought hot glue. Because I don't know how to glue these on. It's okay. Do you plan to see Big Hero 6 when it comes out next year? I don't know what Big Hero 6 is. I've never actually heard of that. I'll have to look it up, I guess. I feel like you guys want to see what I'm working on, but I don't know how to hold this up so I can, like, show you, especially because there's bulbs in here, but I'm trying to line these things up so I can tie them down and make them look kind of cool. I don't know where I should put it. Should I put it up top or should I put it down low? Up top or down low? Do. I don't know what I'm talking about. what drove you, or what started you, or what had you start cosplaying? Actually, it was Twin Fools' videos, surprisingly. I had no idea who Twin Fools was. I stumbled across one of their his original Naruto Red Rover video, which was posted forever ago, like before he even had a wig for his Naruto cosplay. That's how old it was. And I was like, that looks really cool. And then I started watching other videos, and I just got really excited, and I basically kept bugging my parents until they took me. And I didn't know that was Twin Fools until years and years and years later, when I found out that he was the one that posted that video. And I like messaged him and was like, "Holy crap! Like, you were the reason I started cosplaying. That's so cool." So, fun fact: he follows me on Tumblr now. How do you do spikes on wigs? I do spikes on wigs using hairspray. Just regular hairspray. I like comb the hair, hairspray it, comb it again, and then keep like mold it wherever I want it to go. And then I just, go from there, I guess. I'm trying to glue this cap closed, so I'm using tacky glue, and I don't actually know if tacky glue bonds to plastic, but, adventure. Ah! As another Tony cosplayer, we're gonna stick together to fight crime and look good while doing it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I'm just texting someone. It's a Disney movie. Oh, so Big Hero 6 is a Disney movie. Well, obviously, I'm gonna go see it. I like Disney movies. Nasu Rat said, I just woke up. This was a surprise. Fingers crossed that this, dries. Hey, guess who just got home from awards night? Wow. Hey, Arista. That's, for all of you asking, Arista and Things is Rapunzel from, the Rapunzel episode. Samantha says, where did you get your Baby Tooth figurine? Etsy. Yep. Twin Fools is cool. First found that video too. Subscribed ever since. Yeah, Twin Fools is pretty cool. He seems like a really genuinely nice guy, and it's nice to see that he's kind of mellowed out over the years and kind of just, really embracing their roles in the cosplay community. It's nice. And I especially like it because all you ever see representing the cosplay community are girls like Jessica Nigri and Yaya Han and, Meg Turney, and that's fine. They seem nice enough, but, like, I don't identify with, like, female cosplayers like that. I'd rather see someone like Twin Fools who cosplays what I like and what I know and stuff like that. I will be right back. 5 seconds. If you want, Hi, sorry, I had to get a hot glue gun. So, oh, okay. If I wanted to send you mail, would the information be on your Tumblr? No, you'd have to message me personally, and we'd have to discuss it, obviously. Have you seen the new Disney movie Maleficent? No. Don't know if I plan to either. Doesn't really look like something I'd enjoy. Are you gonna do a full-on Big Four cosplay group? Technically we already have. Fly High Hiccup is Hiccup. Merida is I said to Solaris, and and Arista and things is our Rapunzel. So hopefully at Kineticon. Although Merida's cosplay isn't finished. Would you ever go to a con down in Georgia? Well, I hope to be living in Texas in the future, so maybe. That's more like 20 seconds. I'm assuming you mean how long I was gone. I'm sorry. I love every cosplay, mostly because I'm jelly of their awesomeness, but because they are really sort of, I guess, paving way for others to express their individual through creativity. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all cosplayers, but at the same time, I like to see cosplayers as guests that I could talk to and be like, hey, I really like this cosplay, whatever. So while I do enjoy the more popular cosplays, I'm glad that cosplayers like Jinx and Twin Fools exist because, you know, I want to see them at cons. I want to see cosplayers that are into YouTube that I can talk to about YouTube and stuff like that. Like, I want to see Twin Fools and Jinx on Heroes of Cosplay. I think that would be amazing. What? Ah, that door hinge screech. Sorry. Apparently my door squeaks. Oh. There's no outlets. No. Is this? Wait, it kind of reaches. Ah. I think on their screen I'm still going. No, I'm back. Oh no, you're not gonna stand up. Alright, well, life is hard. Hi, Clara. Did you text me? I have a text. Yes, you did. Guess how much I've gotten done? Nothing. No, I pinned the zippers on. I still have to sew it. If you want to help me, I have to get this metal bit off the zipper and I can't do it.
You did get zippers?
Yeah. Twins. Have you ever seen someone cosplay Jack Frost's little sister? Yes. Reed's Sass, or Reed's Ass. I don't. One of them, REIDSASS on Tumblr, does an amazing Emma Frost, and we went to the Guardians Ball together. Her as Emma and me as Jack, and amazing. Never seen one in person though, because if I did, I would immediately be like, you have to be in Fridays with Frost. Probably scare them forever. So if you ever want a sure way to get into Fridays with Frost, make an amazing Emma Frost or Emma Overland cosplay. Petition to get Parlay and FTP on Heroes of Cosplay. Yes. Yeah, I know. Leslie says, LOL, hot gluing buddies. Crafting is messy. Yep. When all else fails, hot glue. Look at, I took your advice.
Oh, cool.
I didn't realize how much it would look like a vial of blood.
Wait, what do you
Hmm.
mean?
You said to have a little bottle of red stuff because he has the syringes of red stuff.
In bottles of water.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. I tell you all the time, and I'm going to tell you again, if you don't like it, you redo it. Do you like my fake shells?
What?
They're supposed to be like bullet shell kind of things. Don't laugh at me. Oh, Kayla's here. Awkward. I was just gushing about her cosplay. The second one reads ass. Perfect. With sewing, do you like to hand sew or use a sewing machine? Sewing machine. You kidding? Sewing machine. I'm so much faster with the sewing machine. Like, hand sewing, just crazy. Have you ever met a LGBT cosplayer? Yeah. Multiple of my friends are LGBT cosplayers. I can list off like 5 off the top of my head that I will be seeing tomorrow. So, Caitlin says, I love your vids. I want to meet you. Thank you. I want to meet you too. I have no idea if this will stick. This is like heavy duty, piping. Like it took like wire cutters to cut this stuff. So we shall see. Ah, I hate the stringiness that comes with hot gluing things. I placed that wrong. Good start. What did I say now? Better keep in mind on the cosplay too. And that's Mr. Will to you, student. Watch your step, Mr. Demon Butler. I gave you a place on Fridays with Frost, and I can't take it away. I'm just kidding, by the way. Obviously. You tell him. Who am I telling? What am I telling? I'm getting confused by the delay in the video. If hot glue won't work, use a epoxy glue. We don't have epoxy glue. Look! What? I think it looks okay.
What is it?
It's something cool and silver for the back of a backpack. Duh, couldn't you tell? Look though, right? I didn't do it. Look, right? You got a backpack, and then you got metal bits, right? Right? And those middle bits. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Where was the elastic I was just playing with all night? Ah! A bit of a spaz. But I'm not gonna burn the house down. Maybe. So it's gonna sit like this, right? Right? It looks okay, right? It'll just give it a little bit of pop. Right at the top or the bottom?
Oh.
I can't, okay? I only made one. I didn't think I'd like to. Plus, I have this to put. I have this, and I have this. Tubing. Well, I was thinking I could, like, I don't know, put it in one of the pockets and maybe, like, run it to this. I don't know. Yeah. Ever think of doing a Fridays with Frost episode with Elsa? Yes. Yes. I'm going to eventually, once I find an Elsa. Sorry about the door. Sorry. Don't touch the door. They don't like the door. You have no idea how much I'm smiling and laughing like an evil genius, but you have to wait until Kineticon to know why. Surprises make me anxious. Please be careful. I will try. How did you come up with your YouTube name, The Alchemic Fox? The Alchemic Fox is, so originally my name was Demon Fox 42 because of my association with Naruto. All my friends call me Naru, and, sure. No, actually, I'm good, sorry. All my friends call me Naru, and that by association gave me the nickname Fox. So I knew I wanted Fox in it because I wanted to keep the nickname Fox. And then Fullmetal Alchemist is my favorite anime of all time, so I was like, alchemy. And then I was like, what about the Alchemic? Or I said, what about Alchemic Fox? And I was like, that sounds dumb. And then I went through a bunch of stuff. And then I was just like, what about the Alchemic Fox? And then I was like, that makes me feel important. And I wanted a name that was really unique. Like Twin Fools, you're not going to find it. Like no one else was like, I'm going to be Twin Fools. Same with Jinx the Jinx. No. So I just wanted something very unique. So Twin Fools, or I'm not called Twin Fools. The Alchemic Fox happened. What's the prop for? It's for the mechanic version of Tony Stark from Iron Man 3 for a convention I'm going to tomorrow. By the way, says Leslie, you are so lucky to have a boyfriend who cosplays with you. Jealous. Well, if I could even get a boyfriend. Yes, I am really lucky. He actually did not cosplay when I met him. I slowly eased him into it using Fullmetal Alchemist, and there we go. So every boyfriend is a potential cosplayer. And you'll get a boyfriend. Fox says it, therefore it must be so. Do I look like Wario? What you say? Have you seen that? The commercial where Luigi like goes past Waluigi and like glares at him.
Remember seeing the video that talking about
Yeah, but someone edited it to the song, and when he glares, it goes, what you say? Whatever that song is. They do it with a bunch of different songs, but that was the best. It's really funny. Chess King says, I want to cosplay Tony Stark, and I need a different character for my friend. What do you think she should be? She wants to be a girl. Black Widow, or Hill, Maria Hill. Or she could be, I mean, she could be Peggy, but that's not really related to Tony. Or Pepper. Why not just Pepper? Do you know what type of MBTI personality you have? I used to. Now I don't. For some reason, I think it started with an I, but I really don't know if it's true. Have you ever rode horseback? Yes. I used to ride horses a lot when I was younger. Not so much anymore. Mostly just because, I don't know, I guess I just don't really have time anymore. And it just wasn't something I kept up with. But I would like to start again. I think it's also because when I broke my arm, it wasn't through horseback riding, but I got really nervous for a while with every type of sport. So, like, I did basketball, and my basketball skills kind of suffered, and I tried to do track, and that kind of suffered. So, injury does not... Ah! Just stay. Injuries do not help Fox with her confidence. Where did the piece go? Yeah.
See it?
Yes. How long have you been cosplaying? 8 years now? 7 or 8 years? I think 8 years. I think I started at the end of 2006. 7.5 years? Yeah. How long? I already answered that. Phantom Hoodie, you're not going to make it to Otakon this year, right? I can't afford it this year. No, I don't plan to. I don't think I can afford it either, to be fair. So. Question. What is more aesthetically pleasing? To have it hanging off like that, right? This?
Or like that.
Like that? What was Naru's idea? Oh, you PMS worse than Astrid. Yeah, that was your line. I came up with that. That was fun. That shoot was fun. Even though Otakon noise was ridiculous. I think my favorite part was the Toothless flipping off the camera. Especially because when I was like, alright, Toothless, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna flip off the camera. And the cosplayer was like, you sure? I was like, yep. I'm like, okay. Great. The funny thing is, I am Hiccup and she's Elsa and we need Jack. And she was like, we should do a crossover. Cool. Do you have an idea for scripting YouTube videos? No, I actually don't write many scripts. A lot of my stuff is all improv. I'm currently writing a script for a video and taking a long time because I'm not a very good script writer. What's your favorite band? All Time Low. Are you going to see How to Train Your Dragon 2? Absolutely. Caitlin says, you are the only one who says my name right. I'm glad. Sabrina says, thank you so much for answering. I love you. I love you too.
What are you saying? Who says what?
Well, because when people watch it later, they either like to hear their names or people don't know. Like if they say, my sister likes this, then they think I'm saying it when I'm really just reading. Does that make sense? It gives context. Why? Who? Cass doesn't have enough cosplays for this weekend because of her crutches. Her crutches. She's on crutches. Yeah. She had surgery, and she's on crutches. Yeah. But she didn't have enough cosplays for this weekend, so she threw together an Applejack cosplay. And I was like, I thought you didn't like My Little Pony, and she was like, eh. It's like perfect. I was tempted, but then I was like, I don't want to do Pinkie Pie. I'll probably bring Pinkie Pie to Kineticon. I know. I want to bring back Scout, and I want to bring back Duo Maxwell. But I'm pretty sure Liz wants to do Naruto, and then I have to bring Spicer and Frost. So that gives me 1 day. 1 free day. So I have to pick one. Yeah. Ugh.
You're talking about that.
Yeah. Hey, if we ever meet when I have my horses, I will let you ride her. Oh. What did you think of last Sunday's episode of Game of Thrones? I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You would have cried.
Because it's really violent and gore and blood scares me.
Michael actually referenced Game of Thrones in the most recent Let's Play.
Really?
Yeah, at the end.
They were talking about, Bernie re-mentioned the guy who spoiled Game of Thrones for him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Bernie.
Also,
I was listening to the podcast with my mother, and they talked about how they don't use the word vagina in Game of Thrones. In the books.
Yeah.
They had like 10 minutes on that, and me and my mother just sat in the car silently.
Yeah. There's something that I they talked about Silicon Valley, the show.
Yeah, just a little.
They started talking about the elaborate dick joke that was in the show. We're just seeing headlines up, and they started telling the joke. I literally skipped ahead because I didn't want to hear it.
They didn't talk about it that much.
They said what the joke was, though.
Kayla asks, have you ever had any bad experiences at con or ever in a sticky situation? If so, anything specific? There are 2 specific examples. Anime Boston, if you saw the vlog, the guy who harassed us and was screaming obscenities at me, that was probably the most violent situation. And then when I was younger, I got, like, groped at a convention by a girl who wanted to check my gender, so she thought it was appropriate to grab my crotch and make rude noises and, like, comments, and that wasn't fun. And then she tried to do the same thing to my 12-year-old friend, and I politely asked her to back off, so she punched me, and I collapsed and my male friend had to scare her off, and that was Anime Next a few years ago when I was very young, so that was fun. Yeah. Have you ever gone to Youmacon? No. Hey BPW, we should definitely do an RT cosplay soon. Just saying. Yeah, I'm planning on doing. Everyone keeps telling me I have to cosplay Gavin, so I'm probably gonna do a Gavin cosplay. But I also can pull off Ray. I've done some Ray makeup tests, which is fun. So I'm working on some RT stuff now. So I have a bunch of RT cosplay things in the work for a video. So we'll see what happens. But we should definitely do an RT cosplay. If anything, I can also pull off Michael, and we could do Michael and Lindsay. Sorry, they're cuties. Sorry for not subscribing to you earlier. I absolutely love your channel, and your cosplays are awesome. Love you. Thank you, Elena? No. Elena. E-L-E-N-A. Elena. Yeah, so thank you, Elena. You're very sweet. Have you ever run into people from Heroes of Cosplay? Yes. At New York Comic Con, Meg Turney was there, and the youngest member of Heroes of Cosplay was there. The one who did like the sexy Joker costume or whatever. She also did the Cheshire Cat. So I ran into them. And Jessica Negri was there, but I think she was away from her booth when we went there.
Oh, she was there.
Oh.
You're stupid. Right.
How many different cons do you go to? This year I'm going to ConnectiCon, Anime Next, New York Comic Con, Anime Boston. Did we have a con in January?
Next when that was a thing.
So I typically go to like 5 conventions a year. Hey, since you can't say my name, just call me Starfish. Okay, Starfish. Do you like The Walking Dead? If so, who's your favorite character? No, I don't. Again, gore. I'm pathetic, I know. Do you watch Future Diary?
We should.
We haven't yet. He really wants to. We haven't. Yay, we said Elena's name right. I should glue this down. Should I put it on the top or the bottom? Guys, should I put this on the top or the bottom? I'm kind of thinking the bottom, but I'm not sure. I'll just wait for them to decide for me. I think I'm going to do it on the bottom. Although now I don't know what to do with this. Unless I just... There's so many things to do. Ow, I just burnt myself. There's not enough time. I don't know how to make a backpack look cool. Avery says, my friend just saw me in your vlog from Anime Boston and got so pissed off because he loves your face. Avery said that their friend saw her in my Anime Boston vlog and got mad. Saw her. Avery was in my vlog and got mad. That's amazing. Bottom, bottom, top, bottom. I got really confused. I was like, what are they talking about? They're talking about replacement. It looks like a lot of people are saying bottom. Curlia, let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Says, I love your cosplays and I think it should go on the bottom. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So many people are saying bottom. Favorite Marvel movie? Captain America. The first one.
Come on.
The first one. Don't even talk to me. You don't even like that movie?
I have to give it another chance. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you do need to give it another chance. It is heartfelt and amazing. Sabrina says, what are some plans you have for the summer? Work 2 internships, make YouTube videos, and create a video that will get me hired by my dream job. So, I know I'm late, but what are you cosplaying? I'm working on a Tony Stark, the Mechanic, and Iron Man 3 cosplay. Everyone's saying the bottom. And it's really funny because in the comics it just says bottom, 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 top, bottom, bottom, bottom. Where to place this. But I find it really amusing because it's just bottom, bottom, bottom. That reminds me of the Oron scene. Did you ever see the Oron scene where, I mean, you've seen Oron, but...
No, I didn't see that one.
The Oron scene, you know where, Renge, makes them do the video? Huh? Yeah, makes them do the video where, like, Tamaki's the lonely prince, and Haruhi's the scholarship student who gets bullied, and Honey Senpai is a bully who beats people up, and Mori's his, like, silent guardian, and the twins are basketball players. Well, there's a whole scene where Kaoru and Hikaru are like, yeah, and she made Kaoru the pitcher. And Haruhi's like, pitcher? And they're like, if you don't know it, we're not going to tell you. That's what that just reminded me of. I don't know why. What is your favorite Avengers movie? The one Avengers movie that's out. No, Captain America. You should really watch Black Butler if you haven't seen it. I plan to, I just haven't. Do you like Kingdom Hearts, and if so, will you ever cosplay anyone from it? I like Kingdom Hearts. I was thinking of cosplaying Damix. I was also thinking of cosplaying Riku. I was also thinking of cosplaying Rockets. No, I will probably never actually cosplay from it because I'm too indecisive and because the fandom's kind of slowly dying out. So, or at least at the cons I go to. Have you ever been ice skating before? Yes, I used to train ice skating. I used to take lessons, and then I took professional, like, private lessons, and I used to compete, and then I stopped after I broke my arm. So like I said, breaking my arm was not good for my sporting career. Yay, you watch Oran! Who is your favorite character? Tamaki! Tamaki Suo is my favorite character. You have a twin and you're cosplaying the twins? That's fantastic. I remember when we cosplayed Oran, our twins were guys, and we kept getting so much attention because we were the only Oran group with male twins, and everyone thought it was like the coolest thing.
Did I ever tell you about how the Faustinius cosplayed Hikaru with Howard?
I think you mentioned it, yeah.
And Tim got really uncomfortable with all of the attention about them wanting to make out.
That's why Brian and Steve stopped doing it, because they were like, we're best friends, and I find it really creepy that these girls keep asking us to make out. So they just stopped cosplaying, and I was like, well, what were you expecting? And I find it really funny because most of the, like, not sketchy, but most of the, like, borderline inappropriate pictures came from me and Kate. We were Tamaki and Haruhi, and we both shipped it really hard, so there's photos of us, like, almost fake kissing and playing the Pocky game and, like, all this stuff. Yeah, two people are on the end of the Pocky and you nibble. Who's your favorite superhero? Oh, no, that's so hard. Who's my favorite superhero? Robin.
Liar.
What? Robin.
Iron Man.
No, it's not. No, I was thinking about this today. Tony Stark is my favorite Marvel character, but my favorite hero is an Iron Man.
Okay, heroes are more than just Marvel.
Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure Robin, Dick Grayson's Robin, is my favorite superhero. Have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 yet? Yes, we saw it. I saw it. Did you see it yet?
What?
The Amazing Spider-Man
I haven't seen it yet.
Blasphemy. I don't think this is centered. Don't you know? The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is really good. That one scene that we're not going to talk about, but you know what it is anyway because it's comic book related, so you know it.
Well, I don't know what's in
I know. But that one scene, me and my friend were like, we're going to be so excited, and it's going to be really funny, and it wasn't funny. We didn't laugh. We just stared at each other in horror. Favorite Sims 3 game? Sims 3. I guess University? Sims 3 University? I guess? You are really pretty. Do you read Homestuck? Thank you, and no. I tried to, and I wasn't into it so much, and my friend was like, oh, no, just keep reading. It gets good after, like, the first 5 chapters. And I was like, I'm not going to read 5 chapters to hopefully get a good story. You have no idea how happy I am right now. I'm going to cosplay Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. That's awesome. Good luck with that. I mean, I've seen... Aqua's like a hard character to cosplay, if I remember. Blue hair, like... Yeah. Awesome character, hard to cosplay, so good luck. I have Auron and the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya to watch. I started the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and never finished it. I just got too confused. Who is your favorite Avenger? Hawkeye. No. Yeah, Hawkeye. Movie Hawkeye. No. Yeah, movie Hawkeye, but Tony Stark. It's really Tony Stark, but movie Hawkeye. I really like Hawkeye! Someone just said my favorite hero is Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's not a hero. Does she become a hero?
What?
No, Poison Ivy stays a villain, right? Have you seen the new X-Men movie? No, I really want to watch all the X-Men movies. And I haven't seen any of them. So I'm going to try and marathon them all. When will the next Fridays with Frost be out? When it's finished! Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? No. How do you decide who to cosplay? Usually just who I feel like, who I like, characters I connect with, that sort of thing. Characters I think that'll be fun. Please cosplay Roxas. He's such a cutie pie, and I think you would do an awesome job. I mean, it's possible, maybe. I don't know. It's not really a priority right now. Have you watched Maleficent? Don't know how to spell it, and how was it? I have not seen it, sorry. Chibitalia? Chibitalia's sweet cakes? Oh my god, you should totally post like you skating when you were younger or on Tumblr. I'm a figure skater. Oh my god, I love you even more now. I don't think I ever had it recorded. I mean, I don't remember. If it was, I don't have any copies of it. Tomorrow is my birthday. Will you wish me a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Mercedes.
Happy Bernie.
Happy Bernie. Happy birthday, Mercedes Brock. How are Merida and Hiccup doing? They're both doing okay. Merida just graduated from college, from graduate school, and just got a job. She's doing well.
Graduate school?
Yeah.
What?
Psychology or something? She's doing art therapy she's doing. Hiccup's doing well. Yeah. Any cosplay tips? BTW, I love Hawkeye too. Ah! We're friends now. Did you know that Jackie hates Hawkeye?
What?
I don't know. She just hates it. Hates Hawkeye. You can't hate Hawkeye. You're not human if you hate Hawkeye. Any cosplay tips? Have fun. Don't stress too much, and even if you're cosplaying,
Don't drop my food.
Yeah, don't drop freckles. Even if your cosplay looks like crap and is covered in like 5-cent dollar ornaments because you don't know how to decorate a backpack, just have fun with it. Because someone might think it looks cool. Maybe. You know. It's a possibility. Can you go to Hamicon? It's in Alabama. No. I'm currently going to New Jersey tomorrow for a con. And Hamicon's this weekend, and I can't afford to go to Alabama. Sorry. How many glue sticks do you think you use per cosplay? I always seem to go through so many. It depends on the cosplay, and it depends on the prop. I don't have my props upstairs. I use Crazy Glue a lot for like props and things. I tend to stay away from hot glue unless it's absolutely necessary. Like this right here, I don't know how to stick it to anything because it's like a rubber. So I'm using hot glue, but normally I'd use like Crazy Glue. It's just I used all the Crazy Glue on my prop. Have you seen Demix Time? I have watched every episode of Demix Time. I love Demix Time. Are you looking forward to Gotham, the TV series? There's going to be a Gotham TV series. I did not know that was going to exist. Congrats to Merida. Do you have an Instagram? Yes. The Alchemic Fox. If you're ever looking for me on social media, just type in The Alchemic Fox. Make sure there's the, because apparently there's Alchemic Fox, And they get very angry when they get messages that are meant for me. We might do an Oran panel. Any ideas on what we should do? BTW, I love Captain America 2. Do a hosting panel! Host people! One of my first conventions I went to, there was a host system set up where they had picnics outside, and you would walk up and you would designate a host and sit with them. And I remember my friend had a crush on the Tamaki, so I agreed to designate Tamaki with her, and he ran his hand down my leg because I was dressed as Mello from Death Note, and he was like, "I love your leather pants." And I was like, I started laughing, and I'm pretty sure I offended him. It was a fantastic memory, like really. You should do that. See if you can get like a room and set tables up and like serve tea and cookies, and oh, I would fangirl so hard. Do you watch Blue Exorcist? Yes. I cosplayed Blue Exorcist. Any favorite Power Rangers? Awkward story. I was never allowed to watch Power Rangers growing up, so I never watched Power Rangers.
Don't get me friends with Ross, wrong alchemic Bob. I've been using his name for over a decade, and he looks like he's 15.
Is that the one from Twitter?
That's from Instagram.
What?
From 25 months ago.
What? Where's that?
It's the first picture he posted.
First picture I posted?
He posted on Instagram.
You'll have to send that. I want to see that. Send it to me. How old are you? I am 21 as of last month. Have you seen Teen Titans, the first Cartoon Network show from 2003? Yes. I absolutely love Teen Titans. Beast Boy is my favorite. Have you seen Black Butler? No. Oh my god, you are now my favorite cosplayer. Thank you. Hey, for your subscribers, why not the name Fox Spirits? I don't know if that would work. Like, hey, Fox Spirits. Someone suggested Kits. Like, hey, Kits. But that sounds kind of weird, too. Someone said Fox Pack. So, Alchemic Fox posted, "Don't you do Fridays with Frost?" Wrong, Alchemic Fox. I've been using this name for over a decade, and he looks like he's 15. Is that the only picture he posted?
No, he's not a picture. That was just the first one.
I've been using these for over a decade. He's the one that angrily messaged me really rude things. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, now it's here. See it's clear.
I don't really care to look at his Twitter. I actually debated blocking him because of the rude,
He has a full metal alchemist tattoo.
rude things. I've been planning to cosplay Nagisa, but I haven't watched more than 3 episodes of Free. Is it worth it? Yes. Free is fantastic. Also, there's a new season of Free coming out. Do you know the anime Soul Eater? If so, who's your favorite character? I'm going to cosplay as Death the Kid. I have watched Soul Eater. My favorite character was Black Star. I like Black Star. Or Fox Sprites. Fox Sprites? I don't know. I don't really understand how the spirit. Oh, because Jack Frost. I just got it. I'm dumb. Maybe. I don't know. I can't figure out a good name. I need a name to call my subscribers. Help me think of one. Like, so when I address them in videos.
Okay.
But I'm not always going to be Jack Frost. I want something that's related to my username. Or not even related to my username, just something. What's your favorite Oran episode? The last 2. Mostly because I really love Angst, and I really enjoyed Kyoya getting hit. Kits?
That's what baby foxes are called.
Yeah, that's what someone said Kits. I really liked seeing Kyoya slapped. I know that's awful. And I really liked the Tamaki Angst. But, there was another episode that was... I have a lot of Oran favorite episodes. I really like the Wonderland episode, too. That was cool. I have the entire Oran series on DVD, and it's signed by the voice actor of Kaoru and Tamaki. Ever watched the Sci-Fi Channel? If so, what's your favorite TV or scene? Alright, on the Sci-Fi Channel, I really like Face Off. I watch it all the time. Favorite animal that's not a fox? Cats. Do you have any rituals you do before getting into cosplay or before going to a con? Trying to sleep, packing, What's a ritual? Garrett, have you noticed any rituals that I've done before cosplay?
Freak out.
Ow! Yeah, I freak out a lot. Like a lot actually. Don't I? Hmm. And it depends on the character. Like, with Naruto, I usually drink Red Bull, and I usually try and think of happy things. With angsty characters. Ow! Don't do that. Where can I find the free episodes? Online. Just Google it, I guess. Who do you ship with Jack? Wait. Oh, who do you ship with Jack Frost and Beast Boy? I ship Jack Frost and Bunnymon, Jack Frost and Tooth, Jack Frost and Hiccup. And Beast Boy, I like Beast Boy Raven. And I actually kind of like Beast Boy alone more so. I find a lot of the times I prefer my superheroes alone because I suck. But yeah. Fox Cubs. Real life question: how do you prepare for college? Because I have to move to GA for college, so no more Otakon, AUSA, or Patsy for a while, and I'm scared. It's gonna be scary, and it's gonna be really kind of sucky for the first week, and then all of a sudden you're just not even gonna realize that you're not home anymore. Like one day you're just gonna wake up and you're gonna go to the dining hall or you're gonna go to class, and your friend's gonna be like, "Oh, where are you going?" And you're just gonna go, "Oh, I'm gonna go home," and then it'll hit you, and you'll be like, "This is my home now, and I consider it a home." And like I enjoy being here, and I know people here, and I have friends here, and I have people that I consider that I can trust like family here, and it won't be scary anymore. Do you watch Kuroko no Basket? Not yet. I really have to. I want to. Oh, you meant you have the entire team. You have the entire Teen Titans on DVD? I want it. Ever ran into Deadpool D. Pity? Nope. Don't know who that is. Face Off is awesome. It's my favorite on sci-fi. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite TV shows like ever. I really love Face Off. I'm going to cosplay Shion from Kingdom Hearts. Do you have any tips for doing it? I would buy the jacket, most definitely, because I would never attempt to make that. So I would buy the jacket and I would make sure to stay hydrated all day. Male foxes are known as Reynards. Females are vixens. That could possibly work to call your subscribers. I don't really want to call people Reynards.
Or Vixen.
Yeah, vixen usually has a bad connotation to it. What's your favorite Disney OTP? Flynn and Rapunzel. Duh. I also like Anna, not Hans, Anna Kristoff. I ship Anna Hans. I'm joking. Get it? Because he tried to kill her.
Oh.
I have a feeling this is going to fall like right off. I loved your 1,000 Years Hiccup X Jack video. Your cosplay was great. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I forget what I was going to say. I find it really funny. If you look at the video, a lot of people pointed out, but it looks like Jack Frost has a face on his shirt. No one noticed that until I was editing the next day. Like, no one noticed that my headphones made a face. Like, we're done. Keeper just messaged me and was like, "Did you pack Naruto?" If he said that he didn't pack Naruto, I would be angry. Kiba. The one who visits the Culinary Institute.
Oh.
Yeah, doggo. Just want to say hi, and I love your videos, says Rookie Shinigamis. Hi. Thank you. Ever wanted to cosplay something Tim Burton did? I was going to cosplay Jack Skellington for a while, like with stilts and stuff, and I didn't. Yeah. I'm tall enough, though. I don't need stilts. What else has Tim Burton done?
A lot. You haven't seen Willy Wonka, have you?
I have not seen Willy Wonka.
Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Well, because the original is really long. Charlie, aside from that, I might have that.
Do you watch Sailor Moon? And if so, which character's favorite? And when are you going to do a live stream with Merida and Hiccup? By the way, Captain Merida is my favorite.
Oh, yeah, I had it right.
I do not watch Sailor Moon. I don't think I ever finished the original series. I used to watch it when I was very, very little, but I don't remember much of it, so I can't really tell you my favorite.
He did Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like that.
He did Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
He did, yes. Corpse Bride.
Never saw it.
You ever saw Corpse Bride?
No. Do you have a really complicated dream cosplay that you really want to do? Yes, but it's not really complicated. It's only complicated in my head because I get really, really frustrated. My current dream cosplay, I have two. Davis from Digimon, which I'm so scared to start because I just want to pull him off so well, and he's such a weird-looking dude that I'm so scared I'm going to be awful. And Kai from Beyblade, first season, and I just want to do it so bad. And I started both of them. I have a wig for Davis that's going to be styled, and I have the tank top for Kai. And I'm just so scared, so I keep putting it off. Oh my goodness. Does it bother you when people know nothing about the series they're cosplaying? No, I mean, it depends. Like, if they come up to me and they act like they know the series, and, like, I'm like, oh, I really love this episode, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then it might bother me a little just because, you know, one of those things where it's like, okay, why act like you know the series if you don't? But if you tell me outright, like, I don't really know the series, I'm just cosplaying, that's cool. I just don't like when people pretend to know things and then, you know, lying for no reason. Hi, you talked to my friend on DeviantArt. Her username is blank. I'm not going to say it on here. I just want to say thank you for your tips. She's really excited now, and I love your videos. Thank you, and your friend was very fun to talk to, and I hope they liked the tips that I gave. Favorite Tim Burton movie? Nightmare Before Christmas. That was Tim Burton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you see me? Yes. The reviewer? Yes. Do you like Doctor Who? If so, what is your favorite Doctor? The Ninth, because that's the only one I've started. I'm getting a head shake. I love Jack Skellington. That movie was on today. It's my absolute favorite. What's your favorite Tim Burton movie? Nightmare Before Christmas. What is your favorite Digimon character? Davis Motomiya.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
Also known as Daisuke Motomiya.
Beetlejuice.
Favorite. And then, you know, there's Tai and Takuya and Takato. I like the Flame Boys. Yeah. Hi, Kat, and hi, Terry. I really have a feeling this is going to fold right. Yeah, I don't think.
Have you seen Gentleman Peach?
Once, and it freaked me out.
He did that.
That's freaky. I don't like that.
We used to watch Mars Attack, because he did that.
That doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound like anything I did.
Sleepy Hollow? Please tell me you've seen Sleepy Hollow.
Nope. Ever seen Coraline? Yeah, that one was freaky. Is that Tim Burton? Look.
That's a good question.
You know what I bought today? Smarties Taffy. Right? Sounds weird, right? Which is why I bought it. Candy bits in every bite. Now, it looks like the color of vomit. And it tastes like plastic. I'm thinking of cosplaying Jack Skellington.
Dragon Ball. Okay.
Never saw that. Any tips on that cosplay? Figure out how you're going to approach it before you start. You can either do stilts and be really tall, or do it regular and figure that out. I saw someone who did it without the stilts and it was really good. So, hi Kakashi Watcher, and hi Anna Wagner. Arisa says, don't worry about not wanting to start a cosplay. I need to make 2 sets of armor, one of which is for Agent CT, and I'm just, nope. Good luck with that. Although, Arisa and things, we should do an Awu shout out at Kineticon, just because I want to be on Awu. Coraline isn't Tim Burton. Oh. Oops. Who is your favorite Full Metal Alchemist character? Edward Elric. Also kind of Winry. I want to cosplay Winry. You're not listening.
I didn't know you were talking to me.
I want to cosplay Winry. But don't laugh! I think it'd be okay. Why don't you want me to cosplay Winry?
No, I was laughing at the fact you thought I was paying attention to it, just because you're talking out loud.
Ever seen Being Human, BBC, and Sci-Fi? No. Have you ever seen Ouran High School Host Club? And if so, what's your favorite character? Yes, and Tamaki. Coraline was freaky, but it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe. It's really scary. Like, I was like, there's no way this is a children's movie. I don't know what to do with this vial of weird-looking blood stuff now. Although I have this. Maybe I can make a custom pocket. Does that look like a good place for a pocket? I'm tempted to cut off this anyway. Have you ever seen the anime When They Cry? I started it, never finished it. Freaks me out. Are you aware of Welcome to the Night Vale? I am aware of it. Yes. I got to meet Vic and got into a yelling match with him over Sharpie and the Ed coat I made out of a red Snuggie. I got to meet him too, and I dressed as a Wonderland Tamaki, and he fangirled over me a little as I fangirled over him, and it was fantastic. Any tips of planning a Jack Frost cosplay? Spend a lot of time on the hoodie. That's really the bulk of the costume. If you have a bad hoodie, that's kind of it. There's no coming back. So many questions. Do you know where you can get good cosplay wigs? I get them from eBay, artawigs.com, hellocosplay.com, epiccosplay.com. Would Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2 be hard to cosplay? I don't know Borderlands 2. BTW, you're my inspiration to cosplay Jack Frost. Have you read Ouran or just watched it? I read a majority of it. I never finished it because I got to where there was. I got to like the end and then I was like, oh. Anyway, I just never finished it. I probably should. Favorite Disney movie? Brother Bear. What are you working on? Tony Stark backpack. Does this look good? Oh, I dropped it again. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks good.
Without the buckle, it looks better.
I didn't even know you about it.
The buckle would sit like this.
I think it's a good
I still haven't done the strap on the back. So, and obviously, where did the scissors go? Where are the scissors? Do you see scissors? Where are the scissors? Didn't I cut something? Lost my scissors. Are you excited for How to Train Your Dragon 2? Yes. Oh, there's the scissors. Yes, I'm very, very excited for that movie. I have to stuff this too.
bag.
Yeah. So it fluffs out a little.
Are you going to put stuff in it?
What am I going to put in it that's going to fill it? I have a wallet and a camera.
Backup footage.
Why? What's my point? I can stuff it with, like, airlight stuffing. Or I can
Airlight stuffing.
Airlight.
Not even airlight.
How do you feel about the way Bucky is portrayed in Captain America's Winter Soldier? If you're a fan of the comics, if not, how do you feel about Puffy? Um, I know a little bit about the comics. I have not read them myself. I will openly and willingly admit that. I thought he was portrayed okay. I mean, I know there's a lot more to his story, but I thought he was done pretty well. What's your favorite color? Orange. Will you please answer me? Can we chat on Google Plus? My name is Blake. I don't go on Google Plus ever. Whenever something's posted there, it's because YouTube automatically posts it for me. Cassie Watcher says, any tips on how to make Jack Frost staff? Google Jack Frost staff tutorial. You can message me on Tumblr and I can send you a link that I used. But I just found the Tumblr link and went from there. Bye, Chess King. Have you ever read Fear Street by R.L. Stine or favorite Goosebumps books? No and no. What's your favorite Blue Exorcist character? Rin. Or no, Bond. I think Bond was my favorite. Your opinion on older Hiccup? I have to wait to see how he's portrayed. I mean, it could be done really well or it could be done really bad. I also worry about how it will kind of affect the fandom because then it's like, I don't know. It can get really dicey when that happens, so we'll see. Taking scissors to the backpack. Oh no, it's... If you could put a medic aid kit in the bag or put stuff for cosplay repair in it. Yeah. Soulless Wings asks, how many cosplays have you done? I was counting earlier and I reached 25 before I forgot the rest of them. Are you going to do another live stream with Mary and Hiccup soon? Eventually. I don't know about soon, but maybe July? Maybe? Where did my liquid go? Where did my liquid go? Do you think that's a good height? Or should I lower it? Hey. Do you think that's a good height? Or like that? Or like that? The only thing I'm worried about is the liquid. Like, I want you to be able to see. Like, I don't want it to be the same level. Too low? Well, I'm gluing it into the pocket, so nothing's too low. Well, I'm asking aesthetically.
Well, I'm a fan of solitude.
What does that mean?
Well, you got one. Yeah, like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Have you watched Supernatural? I watched it when it first came out, but never again. Like, I stopped watching it for a couple of years, so I'm behind. Any tips on someone who's never cosplayed at all and wants to do it? Just don't get too caught up on being the best and have fun. Would you ever check out any of your fans on YouTube? Yeah, I do sometimes. It depends, obviously, but every once in a while I'll click around someone's page. Any weird fan requests? I get so many weird fan requests. I don't even... most things don't faze me anymore, to be fair. I get a lot of weird video requests. Who's your favorite dragon and rider from How to Train Your Dragon? Rough Nut is my favorite rider, and my favorite dragon is Toothless. Your Rock at Season 3? I don't understand. Oops. I did the thing wrong. Who is your favorite actor? Actress? Oh wow, I'm really bad with actresses and stuff. Probably Jennifer Lawrence. And oh, Robert Downey Jr.
I was gonna say.
I forgot he existed for a moment. I like how you were in the corner, like, say it. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Can you maybe follow me on Twitter? Sorry, I get a lot of requests like that. People ask me to like follow them on Instagram or follow them on Twitter, and I unfortunately cannot say yes because then I would never be able to use Twitter or Instagram because my feed would just be constantly flooded with every single person that asked me to follow them. So I normally just don't. I don't. Like, if I stumble across your Twitter page or your Instagram and I like what you post, like, yeah, it's about content, not necessarily just people asking me to follow. Same thing with Tumblr. I can't do that anymore because my feed got so filled up I couldn't go on Tumblr. How do you feel about the remake of Sailor Moon? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. Has Yaya Han ever judged you on your cosplay? No, and I hope she never does. She seems like she's really pro, and I feel like she'd look at my cosplays and be like, ha. So, no thanks. Not to be nosy, but do you live on the East Coast? Yes. I must say that I think you are completely adorable. Sorry if that's weird. Thank you. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? And good night. For my dream job, like to just get my dream job. Happiness and health to my family, and then the last one would be for my boyfriend. I got awkward really fast. Okay. Can I send you something in the mail? Message me on Tumblr and we can discuss. What is your favorite Iron Man movie? The second one. Have you ever sewn white fabric and cut or pricked yourself? Oh, it sounds like a nightmare. Blood on white fabric. No, fortunately. I don't do a lot of white fabric sewing. Yeah. I probably just scared so many people. Ow! What's one of your favorite moments from cosplaying? Probably just meeting a majority of the friends that I have and meeting you guys.
I'm trying not to cry.
Trying not to cry?
Yeah.
No. And probably winning the 2 cosplay awards in a row. That was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Both as Jack characters. This cone is super OP. Jack wins again. I don't think I'll ever forget that. Do you still require an army of Eevees? I always require an army of Eevees. I bought a stuffed Eevee, though. I'm so happy. Okay. What did you want to do for a living when you were younger? I wanted to be both an artist and a basketball player. So, that worked out well. Have you ever played any of the Tales of games? Like Lydia, Abyss, etc.? No. No, but I have friends that are super obsessed with it, and I've always meant to, but I haven't. What's your dream job? Should I? Okay. Rooster Teeth. I want to work as an editor for Rooster Teeth. That's my dream job. Possibly get on a podcast at some point. Or to play an Achievement Hunter video. What Iron Man movie or show / comic is the background from? Iron Man 3. No, my thumb really hurts. Uh, I feel your pain. I make a flower crown and hot glue burns on my life. Are you okay, Fox? If you hurt yourself? Yeah, I really hurt myself. The scream scared me. I was folding clothing and then I heard that and I thought someone fell down the stairs. I don't know if you remember, but if in your other live stream where you were Bruce and Tony with your boyfriend, you said you wanted an Eevee, and I swear to you that I will send it. Aww, you're so sweet. Along with a Velociraptor. Throwback Thursday. Which shirt makes me more manly? What is that from?
What?
Which shirt makes me more manly?
That's
the shit cosplay. We don't talk about that video. No.
I got almost 30,000 views.
We don't talk about that video. Throwback Thursday. I want to cosplay Ash. Boobs, why do you stop? We don't talk. I spoke with the movie. We don't talk about that video. Stop talking about the video.
Oh, I got that.
Stop! If you were a guardian, what do you think you'd be the guardian of and why? I would be the guardian of YouTube. I would be the guardian of very high hopes that don't come true. And I would sit there and go, dream big! It won't happen, but it's fun. That's it. And everyone would eventually end up hating me, but for like a month, that person would be like, they're my favorite. And I'd never be invisible. I would just sit there and go, dream big. You'll be so disappointed. It'll be great.
I didn't go to the liquor store today.
Were you supposed to?
Yeah.
Why? You supposed to pick something up?
You asked me this morning if I was going today.
Oh, for your job. I thought you were trying to get, like, alcohol. I was like, what are you trying to buy? And then I was like, wait, are you trying to give, like, stock me for Anime Next? Because that would have been appreciated, but...
We need to get to stop by somewhere tomorrow morning.
We have to stop by Hot Topic. Oh my god. We have to stop by Stop and Shop.
What?
Oatmeal.
Why?
Because I need oatmeal for Donatello.
You can get cider there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cass isn't 21 yet.
Will that stop her?
Yes.
It will.
Plus, Brian owes me a drink. He said he'd buy me drinks next time we hung out.
Okay.
But it's Brian, so.
Well, just let me know what you want to do.
I wish I had an army EVs.
Actually, you don't have to let me know. You can get it yourself now.
I have an army of EVs I can give you. Also, toothpaste makes burns feel better. You guys are so sweet. They're all offering me EVs. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to go to bed because pre-calc test sucks. Good luck and good night. Good luck on your test. Ah. Aja. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so I apologize. I'm sorry I didn't say hi at first. I love your Fridays with Frost, especially episodes 5 and 10 are my favorites. Which episode is your favorite? I'd have to say my favorite episode is the episode with R from Warm Bodies, and the Thrift Shop episode. Favorite Fridays with Frost episode. If you had the chance to date the legit Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians, would you, or would you just be friends? I'd just be friends. Because dating an immortal is asking for a bad time. It's asking for heartbreak and your boyfriend watching you die, and that's sad.
What?
Dating a guardian, an immortal guardian. I said dating an immortal person is not a fun time. Where is the farthest you've traveled for cosplay? Probably, yeah, but no, Maryland.
Isn't Maine further?
I didn't go to Maine. Virginia. Ow! Ow!
Stop it!
Ow! It's not my fault it's mesh. It's not my fault mesh has pockets for glue to burn foxes. Ow! Okay, where is the farthest you travel for cosplay? Yeah, probably Maryland, which is like a 6-hour drive. When will you Hiccup and Meredith do another live stream? Maybe in July. I do not have a time limit, but my sister Stacy does. You can have her message me if you'd like. If you could spend a day with any character you've cosplayed, who would you spend it with and what would you do? Probably. That's so hard. I want to say Duo, but I wouldn't want to spend a day with Duo because he's kind of screwed up from being in the war. So, I would probably want to spend the day with Tamaki and maybe meet the host club and be hosted. I feel like that'd be fun. I just want love. Have you ever traveled? Yeah, traveled quite a bit. Who do you think would win in a fight, Blue Exorcist Brand or Devil May Cry Dante? I don't know anything about Devil May Cry, so. Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Kind of. Have you read the Kingdom Hearts 352-day manga? No. I have not read the manga. I didn't even know there was a manga. I played part of the game, though. Ow, 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 ow. Things Fox should stop doing. Burning herself. One of my first cosplays, I did Lobby from D. Grayman, and he has fingerless gloves with white markings. Lobby from D. Grayman. He has fingerless gloves with white markings on it, and me being a smart person, couldn't figure out how to do the gloves without wearing them because I couldn't figure out how to place the markings because the gloves had to be stretched out. The gloves were like paper thin, and I glued them on with hot glue, and I burnt myself. And I remember sitting there going, ah! And my mom being like, what are you doing? I'm gluing my gloves. And after I finished all that, I did the other one. Hi, you're awesome. Wow, about that. We're not doing that again. I love Umbreon. I was wondering, who's your favorite Naruto character? My favorite Naruto character is Shikamaru. I'm trying to be a comedian. Should I try? Absolutely. You should always try. Which of your cosplays are you most proud of? Probably either Mad Hatter Tamaki or Jack Spencer. Have you seen Sword Art Online? Yes, I have. If you could travel to any place in the world, where would it be and why? It'd probably either be to RTX in Texas or back to London. Do you like the song I Feel Like Dancing by All Time Low? Yes, I do. I like almost any song by All Time Low. Like, let's be honest. I feel like dancing tonight. I always wanted to be a not-so-model figure host. Be sort of the klutzy one who still has a great personality. If you can tell, I've always wanted to host, but I'm so nervous. I would be a host. I'd be the Harvey. I'd be the girl that was I'd be the host that was secretly a girl. For no reason, though. It wouldn't be because actually it probably would be because I didn't care about my looks. So yeah, I'd want to be the Harvey. Moogans are evil sometimes. Careful there, Foxy, before you lose your fingers. I don't know if you can lose your fingers. If you had a chance to go on a date with Tamaki, would you? I don't know. I don't think so. Mostly because I feel like we're too similar. Like, I always cosplayed Tamaki because I acted like Tamaki, and I was always really hyper and happy and like that. And I just feel like if we were ever put together, it would be a terrible situation for everyone involved. Like, we'd be so optimistic, and we'd start destroying things and laughing, and like, if I had to date one of the hosts, I'd probably date Kaoru or Mori to, like, off-balance my insanity. Also, I really like Kaoru. Have you seen Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy? No, but isn't what's his face in that? Who plays Loki? Tom Hiddleston. Eris Ellis? Asked me to say her name and see if I could pronounce it right. Or say their name, sorry. Look, there's a bottle on it. There's a bottle. Has a look.
Yeah.
Now what do we do with this? Should I do some like wire? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have an idea. It's an idea. Where did the scissors go? Why is your hood up? I don't know. Because I want a hood up. Would you like me to take it down? Do you want to know my sister's Tumblr name? She can just let me know that she's your sister. It's probably not the best to announce your Tumblr name on a live stream where everyone can see it. These comments actually don't disappear after the live stream's done. They get turned into comments for the video. So if you post your sister's live stream, it'll be on my YouTube channel until you delete it. Who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Krillin. I'm playing on my iPad right now. That's cool. How do you feel about the ship Frost Iron? I think it's cute. I mean, I don't think it's legitimate. Like, I don't feel like it would ever actually happen, but I think it can be cute, if that makes sense. I just made a bunch of Frost Iron fans really mad at me. But I do ship it. I think it's cute. You're so freaking adorable, you and your bottle. Brittany C. No! You better not be who I think you are. I don't think it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. Do you want to know my sister's Tumblr name? Caitlin, you might not want to say it because it'll stay here as a comment, and then everyone will see your sister's Tumblr name, and that's not fun. I mean, unless you want people to see it, then go ahead. I also have a really bad memory, so you might post it. It might not be the best. Someone wrote, "Screw Krillin sucks." To be fair, I don't remember much about Dragon Ball Z other than the fact that I liked Krillin. So, take your anger elsewhere. Cool haircut. Thank you. I appreciate that. I certainly like my hair. I don't know why I just talked like that. I'm killing it. Yo, Krillin it.
I'm doing this with vegetables. Thanks for that. Like the feather bunny.
Yeah, that. This is really hard to cut. What? Have you watched the Jim Henson Creature Shop? No, I've wanted to, but I haven't. Rachel says, "Hi, I just showed up. What are you making?" A Tony Stark backpack. It's probably Brittany C says it's probably not. Oh, I don't know you. My bad. Caitlin, you can message me whenever. I won't be home this weekend because I'll be at a convention. I almost cut my finger. But you're welcome to. Use a pen or pencil helps a lot with glue guns. You can push it down and get excess glue. I feel dumb.
What?
They suggested using a pen or pencil for molding hot glue. I didn't think of that yet. Is Jim Carrey your favorite? My favorite what? Your favorite subject in school? Well, I'm a film major, and I'm also a video game major, like a game design major. So probably game design or film. I think my favorite class so far was ethics in gaming, where every week we would discuss video games and the ethics in both creating them and the ethics in gameplay. Yeah. I liked my editing class too, for the most part. Cut. Thank you for answering my question earlier. I hope you continue to make videos in the future, and unfortunately I have to go to bed, so good night. Good night, Curlia. I will continue to make videos, I promise. Look, ready? Look. Right? Should I strap them or should I just glue them? I have thin straps. Well, I mean, I'd glue them as well, but the strap is just for aesthetic detail.
So you're gonna put the strap anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, then what are you asking?
Should I put a strap to make it look nice? Does it look nice?
If you're putting the strap anyway.
I'm not. I'm gluing it anyway.
You said you were.
Garrett, you're so frustrating. Does the strap look nice or not?
That's why I said glue on it. So what you should do without the strap.
Okay. Someone said, hey, I will trade places. I will burn myself and you still on white fabric and prick yourself. No. Thank you, I guess. No. Oh, of course we're doing that. Oh, there's good up there. Oh my god, hi, you're live. Hi, Gina. Will you be vlogging at the convention? Yes, I will. So if you're going to be at the convention, I might vlog with you. Depending on when. I still have to figure out which camera to bring. Because I have my new camera, but that's kind of too nice for vlogging.
Yeah, we should find.
No. I don't have the storage on my phone.
Oh yeah, can I look at it?
If you want. You can't touch my computer, so. I'm killing it. I'm stuck. It's stuck in my head. I'm killing it. You're killing it. Please do not cut your fingers off. I will try. What is your natural hair color? It's like a dirty blonde, almost brown. So like back when I first got my pixie cut, it was basically that color. Is Jim Carrey your favorite comedian actor? Probably not. Who's considered a comedian? Couldn't anyone?
We don't really watch it. But
My favorite comedian is, oh my god, it's Jack and Dean. Or Tom Scott. Children might not want to look up their videos.
I think it's OMFG record.
Is it OMFG? I love how you dyed your hair and it looks like a foxtail. Really cute and creative. Thanks! It wasn't planned that way. I got home and people were like, I get it. It's meant to be a foxtail. And I was like, no, it's not. So, someone said show your boyfriend on screen. No. Ah! Ow! I brought myself again. I was too busy defending your honor. Your off-camera honor. Do you like or know about the band R5? No. I don't know them. Oh, there's so much glue. Ah! Ah! I glued something to the table. It's so hard. Don't lose the camera. I'll try not to. What kind of sucks is I can't film Fridays with Frost this weekend, obviously, because I won't have Jack Frost. And the video that I was planning to film didn't take off because no cosplayers responded. So that sucks. My friend got a pixie cut and she kind of looks like you do now. That's cool. She's probably super attractive. Who's your favorite actor? Robert Downey Jr.? I messaged a photographer and they never replied. That's annoying. Asia. What is your favorite character on The Nightmare Before Christmas besides Jack Skellington? 0. Don't burn yourself. Sorry, Gina. It's too late for that. Do you watch Legend of Quarter? Quarter? Legend of Quarter.
The last money.
The last money. My favorite is Bolin as well. What's your favorite classic Disney movie? Lion King. Are you sensing a theme with the animal favorites? I should really stop streaming soon and actually finish my cosplay. You know what?
I thought you were working on it.
I still have to sew the hoodie and stuff and make the backpack straps.
Do you want to be it?
Huh?
Better
You want to what?
not?
No! It's midnight.
So good. Fine.
By the way, where's the convention? Somerset, New Jersey. Do you have advice for starting a cosplay group? Make sure that everyone is equally as interested in starting a cosplay group, because otherwise half of them will be interested and work very, very hard, and the other half won't work hard at all, and will bring the entire group down and cause lots of drama and fights, and it'll be a nightmare. Rachel says, "Hi, I just finished knitting a project I've been working on for over a year. Sorry, I'm just so happy I have to share it." That's amazing. I don't think I've worked on anything past a week, maybe 3 days. So that's legitimately amazing. So congratulations. Bunny One says, "Hey, why don't I film Fridays with Frost this week? I could do it, I think." Yeah, you wish, Bunny One. Oh, I glued it to the table. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at my pain. You're taking a film class. Awesome. Too bad I'm not in school anymore. A lot of stuff has happened to me lately. I hope everything's okay, Kakashi Watcher. And yeah, in my college, I'm a film major. That sounded really cheesy. In my college. I don't know why I got Baney there for a second. In my college. I study film. That's not Bane. Sometimes I live stream and I hate myself a little more every time. Oh my god, I love your phone case. Thank you! It's Captain America. You mentioned Rooster Teeth earlier, so who's your favorite person from RT? Mine is either Gavin or Michael.
No.
My favorite is probably Ryan, although I also really enjoy Michael and Ray. But Ryan's probably my favorite. What's the worst injury you ever got whilst doing something for cosplay besides almost giving yourself frostbite? Well, I passed out almost at one con. Migraines. I think frostbite might be the worst. I love the Black Cauldron movie by Disney. Have you ever seen it? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Black Cauldron. You know what Disney movie I really love? Motocrossed. You remember that movie? Motocrossed?
Corbin Blue?
No?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's about the girl who pretends to be a boy to ride motorbikes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Corbin Blue is in that movie.
I don't think so. Have you ever been invited to a con and pencils will save your fingers? No, that's kind of like a far-off dream, is that one day I hope to be a guest to a convention. Like, I feel like my cosplaying will just reach an all-new level, and I will be the happiest person ever. I've considered doing some panels, like YouTube panels or something, but never been invited to a con. Maybe one day. Someone wrote, oh my god, you just glued something to the table? I did too. Have you watched the original Avatar the Airbender or the Airbender live-action movie that came out in 2012? First off,
There is no movie.
watch the original series. What movie do you speak of? There is no such movie. Lake
Loud guy.
Laogai has offered its invitation. Go to reddit.com/Lake Laogai. Reddit.com/r/Lake Laogai. There's no movie. Have you seen any of the Twilight movies?
Of course.
I've seen all of them.
Books were better.
Is it midnight where you are? Yes. By the way, thank you for the Shion advice. I tried to make the coat, but it's too small for me. Yeah, I wouldn't attempt that coat. I made a trench coat for Jack Spicer, and that took forever just because I was like, this sucks. So I didn't do it. It's usually how my cosplaying goes. This sucks. I may have to do a band running down it. Look, though.
That's cool.
I may have to do a band running down it, though. Oh, you know what? It's too close to the bottle.
What?
Because when it collapses in, they're touching.
So,
I may have to do a band because they're really loose, and it might help. Have you watched X-Men Days of Future Past? No, I have not. You know what I could do? I could do an X. What's something like that? That looks kind of cool. An X.
or
Have you seen the TV show Once Upon a Time? Nope. Who's your favorite Twilight character? Jasper. Don't tell anyone that, though. If anyone asks, I have not seen the Twilight movies. Someone wrote, hey, I went to the midnight premiere of the first 4 Twilight movies. Don't be ashamed of just seeing them. I went to the midnight book release of the last book. And I am very ashamed of them. So, you know. Don't tell me how to feel. Have you seen Attack on Titan? If so, who would you cosplay? I have not seen it. Everyone keeps telling me, hey, you should watch it, you'll cry a lot. And I keep saying, that doesn't sound like fun, so then I don't watch it. Who's your favorite X-Men character? I have not seen the X-Men movies or read the X-Men comics. I really want to, though. I just haven't. Are you Team Edward or Team Jacob? Team Jacob. I think Edward's. Yeah. I think Edward's a douchebag. Don't glare at me. I think I should be more concerned that you have a team preference, okay? So I think everyone's ashamed of their Twilight past. If you had to relive a day, like in the movie Groundhog Day, what day would you relive? I would probably relive one of my first conventions. Like, the day I met, like, my best cosplay friends, or, maybe the day we filmed that, 1,000 Years music video. That was a fun day. Something like that. Probably something cosplay related. Who's your favorite Frozen character? Ready for the hate? Hans. Legitimately. Hans is my favorite Frozen character. Kristoff is probably a close second. I just really like how Hans was portrayed and how well done he was as a character. So. No more Throwback Thursdays. What's your favorite TV show? That's really hard. Probably Face Off. Other than anime, obviously. What's the weather like over there? It was pouring this morning, and then it got really sunny and nice out. So, the weather's really weird over here. I actually have no idea what the weather's supposed to be like for this weekend. You know that? It's probably something I should have looked up, but did not. Now, oh no. Oh no. Someone just wrote, you just searched like Lake Lagai on Reddit.
Okay.
That guy. Someone said, how dare you choose Hans. I like Hans. I think he's one of my favorite villains. I really liked Kristoff, though, too. And Sven. I really liked all the carrots. Oh my gosh.
All the carrots.
I really liked all the characters, so... Hans just stood out as, like, the most original character to me. What was your first con? Manga Next 2006. It was run by the same people who run Anime Next, and Anime Next was actually my second con. Ow, 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 ow.
No rain all weekend.
Huh?
No rain all weekend.
Do you live on the west or east coast? East. Up close, people are going to look at this backpack and be like, awful. Have you seen Maleficent yet? No. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. I don't think I'm going to like it, so I don't really see the point in paying for it. Look!
Cool.
Maybe I should move that ball. It just popped off. Alright, can we glue that on?
That might be something to worry about.
Do you want to go see The Fault in Our Stars? No, I really don't. I have not read the books. Don't plan on seeing the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you saying yay?
I don't know. Secret.
What's your favorite mythological creature? That's hard.
Double hawk.
Double Hawk? I don't know.
You're not taking the tag off.
No.
What are you planning on returning it?
I want everyone to know how much I spent on it, obviously. Look at my backpack, guys. Does it look more military yet? Does it look good?
Yes, it looks good. It doesn't look like a military backpack, though. It has Christmas ornaments hanging off it.
I asked if it looked more military.
Why was it here for the pre-military days?
You bought the backpack with me! If you could, would you be an Avenger? No.
I don't know.
Because I'd constantly be about to die. I don't know, maybe. It depends on how single Hawkeye was at the time.
Depends on which superpower.
Yeah, it depends on the superpower too. How old were you when you started cosplaying? 13. How can you glue something to a table? I glued it and I went to lay it down, but it's rounded and it fell over. Have you ever wanted to go to Dragon Con, AWA, or MomoCon? Dragon Con, we were supposed to go to Dragon Con. Liz said she was going to get us down there to go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So, Dragon Con maybe in the future. Is Han and Leia a good couple? I don't know. I like my backpack.
Me too.
I still have to do the welcome to go raid something, but there's so many Christmas ornaments. Do you have a Skype? No. At least not one that I give out on YouTube. I have one that I use for business and business only. Okay, I have to go, mate, but you better not pull an all-nighter. You need sleep. And sleep you shall get. Good night. Love the stream. Have fun. Hope to hear from you soon. Goodbye. Yeah, message me sometime. I haven't talked to you in, like, forever. And hopefully I won't pull an all-nighter. I should probably stop streaming and go so. It's one where it looks Tony Starkish, but not military. I feel like they're humoring me at this point. I feel like they're like, we know it's midnight, and you suck. So, you know. Everyone's saying goodnight. I should probably say goodnight, too. If I can finish sewing. I think it looks okay. Why are you being so judgmental? Yeah. I want to pull out this hot glue gun before something explodes. What else do I have to do? I have to finish packing. How do you get your parents to let you cosplay? They couldn't stop me even if they tried. I'm a legal adult. My hair's so flat from the headphones I wore today.
Oh yeah, how's work?
Sorry. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I think I'm going to say goodnight. Yeah, so I can go finish sewing. But it was lovely talking to you guys. I have missed you greatly, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Maybe we'll do another live stream. If not, I'm still going to be finishing all those Anime Boston vlogs.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm going to go sew and cry myself to sleep. So, I will talk to you all very soon. And I love you guys. Thank you for joining me and entertaining me. And wish me good luck for my convention. For those of you that I will see there, come say hi. I would really like to meet you. And, you know, all that. So good night, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye!